Welcome back, family. Hey, we have not done one of these in a while. We got to get back on track. This is a Remember Me video. I'm Richard.
I'm Greg.
Yes. And we are here to... A lot of times when we're talking about the top 10 or the hot books, we say this is not the right time to buy it. But we want to come back a few months later and say, hey, remember that book we told you not to buy because it's going to drop in price? Here's the numbers. It's dropped in price. Now's a good time to buy it.
Absolutely.
Some of these, I think we think they're going to go back up in price. But by the same token, these also represent some really cool books that maybe you want to get into your collection, that they were just out of the price range before and they've dropped enough now that's, hey, I always wanted it. Now it's affordable.
Bingo.
We're reminding you.
Yep.
That's it. So yes, what we do is we each make 2 picks for YouTube. So you're getting 4 books to choose from, and we have each give 1 bonus pick for our Patreon members. So if you would like, if you'd like to go to subscribe to us on Patreon to help support the channel, it's only $3 a month. You're going to get that just from the information on this video.
That's true.
So we are going to jump right into this, and we're going to alternate our picks. And hopefully everything goes smooth because I'm trying a different format here. And if it's bad, just remember, I'm a computer idiot. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Why don't you take it?
Okay. Well, this is a book that equalized our collection a little bit. So now I'm switching scenes here. Boom. We have Omega Men, number 3 from 1983, first appearance of Lobo. Now, this is really a big spec coming forward for the new DCU on the James Gunn. And earlier in the year, and I'm going to see if the best I can show, we got $400 back in December, $375. Where were we? I saw some other ones in here that were really, really high. $459, $459, $410, $450. These are all, or at the beginning of the year when these rumors started flying, $379, $385. These, and we said back then this book is going to drop in price. Now, if you look at the more recent sales, $325, $325, $300. And I can tell you right now that there was a sale very recently for $290.
Really?
I gotta make sure I switch the scenes back here. And the reason I know that there was a sale on eBay for $290 is because that sale went to me.
Equalizer.
Yes, it is a 9.8 white page, first appearance of Lobo, and it was an auction, and I won it for $290. So, yes, you can get this for now about $100 to $150 less than 6 months ago if you want to add this to your collection. Great time to buy it.
Great cover.
Yes, it is. And another book that we have in common. Now, we're comic brothers.
I think a lot of that hype for the price was so high like half a year ago was because that's when like people were like fan casting rumors of Momoa taking that role and stuff like that. So,
And I still think he'd be great for it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So I turn it over to you, sir.
Okie dokie. My first pick is Avengers number 267. The first appearance of the Council of Kangs, Unknown Kangs, and Kang robots, and death of the Kang variant that killed the Avengers in an alternate timeline.
Kang, man.
Kang. Kang was really hot before, after Loki, right? Or I guess leading, because we didn't know he was going to be in Loki. Or maybe we did. I don't know. But he was super hot.
I'm trying to remember. Well, we knew, I think we knew that Kang was going to be in Loki because we had already gotten the news from D23 showing the movies coming out. And it was going to be the Kang Dynasty.
Okay.
So we knew that Kang was going to be introduced.
All right. Well, yeah, that's true. We knew he was, in general, the big baddie of Phase 5, I guess. Yeah.
6, 7, 12.
Yeah. Different versions of Kang for different phases. But yeah, so we got... I think part of the reason this went down is because Ant-Man Quantumania didn't do so hot, and the Council of Kangs was featured already in that. But if you're a Kangite and you just want to collect all things Kang, including this issue, now is a great time to jump in because this was going... One sold in September of 21 for $500, a 9.8. $500. Followed by 370, and 260. Maybe that's no 950 in August of 21. I don't know. These are all over the place.
Maybe that was a mistaken newsstand version or something.
Maybe, yeah. Either way, over 200, 275, 270, 230, 290, 274. These are all leading up to Ant-Man Quantumania, which came out on February 17th, of which there was a sale of this for 275. And then...
And the Council of Kangs was actually in the end of that movie.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But yes, I gotta watch that again just to see what it looked like. But then after that month, it really starts plummeting. 170 in March, 180 in March, 140, 130, 120.
Whoa.
Somebody got a 9.8 of this for 120 on July 19th of this year.
What year is that book?
1986.
1986 books at 9.8 or 120 if there's nothing going on with them.
Yeah, because they're old. So
yeah, it's the year I graduated high school. Pain in the neck, yeah.
So yeah, fair market value right now is 160 for a 9.8, but I think
you obviously can do better if you shop around.
I think you mess around with some auctions, see what you can do.
Very nice. And this has an upside because I think one of the big reasons it also dropped is because all the problems that Jonathan Majors had.
Yeah.
Which is now looks like it's getting resolved and it's going to be going in his favor.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's some talk about leaving the country, the accuser. I don't know if there's more than one accuser. I don't know.
But Disney didn't drop him. Everybody else around him dropped him, but Disney did not drop him, and he's in the trailer for Loki season 2.
Yeah.
So he's there. He's there. We're not going to a different. We're not going to switch to Annihilus or anything.
Some people are saying they were going to treat the. I always want to say Grand Inquisitor, from Guardians.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The High Evolutionary.
As a Kang variant retroactively, and then have him replace Jonathan Majors, which is a fun little.
Great actor, though. Great actor.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
No, I don't think they need to.
No. So.
Wow, good book.
Thank you.
Okay, volleyed back into my courts. Okay, so we're going to pick another book, which this is like one of the books that I wanted to get since I was a kid. But every time I started to get some money, the book was through the roof. And then it would come back down because it was in between movies. First appearance of one of my favorite characters.
Oh.
Okay. Marvel comic book.
Dazzler.
No. Godzilla. Gojira. Yes, nice. Godzilla. Yes, granted, he was around since the 50s, absolutely. And I remember I saw the movie, the Japanese version without Raymond Burr. I'm a big Godzilla fan, even to watching the other studios like Gamera and stuff like that. But a 9.8, and yeah, I'm going for the gusto here. 9.8 on this book. This book shoots up every time there's a Godzilla movie. There's a Godzilla Kong movie, and we're in between movies right now. We have another Godzilla Kong coming out next year. Okay, so if you go back to the end of last year, 9.8, we got 550, 544, 520, 559. These are some books that were going really, really high. Recent sales, though, this is fake. There's no way that one sold for 161. But 417, yes. 425, yes. Coming back here, 400 even. Yes.
Oh, wow, you got one.
Yes, I did. Godzilla #1 in a 9.8 white page, the old version. So I might crack and press this and go for a 10. Yeah, right. No, not going to happen.
God.
But yeah, this is a book that, when I was collecting comic books, I was reading Godzilla off the newsstand. And I think I started with number 11. I did not. And I always wanted to get a good copy of #1. And I'd get to the store, they'd have one for $15, and I'd have 10. Get a little bit older, I got $80 and it's there for 90. It just never works out for me. Well, I sold my motorcycle because I don't ride anymore. And I said, you know what? putting money in the bank, but at the same time, I'm getting my Godzilla #1. I was all set to pull the trigger on a $475, and somebody put up a $400 buy it now.
Oh, cool.
Click. Didn't even negotiate. Mine.
What does the key facts say on the right there? Does it say first appearance of Godzilla? And
Dum Dum Dugan and Nick Fury appearance.
oh, Nick Fury.
Yep. Well, I mean, if he's attacking a city, Nick Fury's got to be there to try to stop him, right? Godzilla illustration by Dave Cockrum on letter page.
Cool.
I don't know if this it's probably not the first appearance of Godzilla in a comic book. There may have been like a manga book or something like that. I don't know. I think this is the first appearance in a United States comic book. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah, first ongoing Godzilla series published for the U.S. market. Oh, October 2020. An anime Godzilla series is in development for Netflix. January 2022. A live-action Godzilla MonsterVerse series in development for Apple TV.
Yep.
What?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. When I was a kid, you watched Godzilla / monster movies on Saturday mornings, right after the cartoons, and on Sunday mornings you watched all your kung fu movies. Then you got together with your friends, you tried out your new kung fu moves, and you went home with your bruises and got in trouble with your parents. This is what we did.
Very cool.
If you're from New York, it was always on Channel 9 and Channel 11. So.
I like that.
So, yeah, Godzilla #1 is my second Remember Me pick because prices right now have dropped. They're going to go back up when we start to see trailers for the next Godzilla movie. So, if you ever wanted to grab a book, around $400 for a 9.8, and you're looking at $160 for a 9.6. Yep. So, that's that. There's my picks. If you want to see the third pick, though, you're going to have to be on Patreon.
Ooh. My second pick is Iron Man #118. First, Rhodey.
I actually have that book.
Very nice.
Yes.
Raw, graded, or?
Tell me about the prices because I would not mind getting a higher grade.
So, we just saw Rhodey, sort of, in Secret Invasion. But we know Armor Wars is coming.
Yes.
So, whether it's a movie, I think it's a movie now. It was going to be a series, but it's a movie now. Or the other way around, maybe. But either way, this book from 1979 is pretty old now. And we know Rhodey's coming back. So, what are we looking at here? So, you can get, right now, an FMV for 9.8 is $534. A little much. 9.6, $143.
That is, yeah, that's really
That's
good.
not bad.
I have a 9.2, and
that's...
I think I paid more. No, I bought that as a raw, but I think I paid like 60 or 70 for it. I was hoping for a higher grade than a 9.2. So, but a 9.6, 129.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
I'd be looking at that a lot more than your 9.8. Yeah, you're right. Its price difference is so high.
So, yeah, I mean, there's not an exorbitant amount of sales to reflect on. But, yeah, I mean, they kind of bounce all over the place. But, like, 187 in February, 180 in April, 200 in May, 170 in June, and 130 in yesterday.
So all those higher price though were before the show.
Yeah, that's true.
And when everybody had high expectations of Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I would get on that, and I'm a Rhodey fan, so
yeah, me too.
A little more.
Actually, if you ever, it's a actor that's Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
If you ever see him at a show signing, that'd be a great book to have him sign.
Oh, I think, yeah. I might even crack that.
Oh, the War Machine one? You better have him sign it in silver or gold.
Yeah.
Don't let him even touch that red marker or black marker or blue marker.
Maybe pink down on the body to match the...
Maybe. I don't know if he's going to be... a lot of guys don't want to pick up a pink marker. I wouldn't be crazy about it. But
oh.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. I know. But yeah, that's a Dang, I didn't realize it had dropped that much. That's a great book.
Yeah, remember me.
Yes. All right, so let's wrap this up for YouTubers, but Patreon, stick around. Guys, if you're here for the first time, welcome. Please click like and subscribe so you can help, build the algorithm or logarithm or whatever rhythms there are. There's the rhythm of the night. We want to just try to build a channel. Visit us on... Visit us on any podcast outlets such as Spotify, where you can listen to us at Team Ohana and listen to our Back Issue Book Club. We talk about comics that we read every single week. We have Instagram, which is Team Ohana Family. Here, YouTube, obviously, we have videos that come out all the time, so click on notifications so you know when they drop. Check out our Etsy page where you can find t-shirts and hats. The link is down below. Believe that's just about it. What do you think?
Yeah, and if you want to get access to these 2 more exclusive picks, then all you got to do is sign up at patreon.com/TeamOhana.
Yes, and you know what? While we're here, right before we end this video, here's some members that we actually have. So if you'd like to see your name added to that list and broadcast to the entire world.
Of how cool you are.
Yes, exactly. Then just go to Team Ohana on Patreon. So we see you in the next video, though. Mahalo.